Almost 8 years on from when they founded a new party, Catherine Murphy and Róisín Shortall completed their journey at the helm of the Social Democrats today. As political departures go, this was good-humoured and relaxed, as the two leaders cast a strategic eye to the future.
The Social Democrats continue to develop and grow. Catherine and I have decided that the time is right now to hand over the leadership reins of the party to the next generation of Social Democrats.
And they said that exiting the stage now would give a leader from that next generation the time to have the Social Democrats fully prepared for the local elections next year.
We've looked at the as we say, the longer view in relation to the progress of the party, and we think this, as Róisín said, is an exciting changeover, and I think it's just the right time to do it.
As Catherine Murphy and Róisín Shortall leave their joint leadership role, the question now is which one of these 4 TDs will replace them. They were adopting a reticent approach today, but nominations to find that new leader are expected to open within days. Micheál Lahan, RTE News.
Well, for more on this, let's have a word now with our political correspondent Paul Cunningham, who's at Leinster House. Paul, something of a political surprise today. So what happens now for the Social Democrats?
Well, what we know is that the Social Democrats National Executive will meet tomorrow evening in the aftermath of the resignations, and that's the entity which will sort of effectively decide on the election process. It'll be on a one-member, one-vote basis. Now, Róisín Shortall said today that in her view, the election should be held early and that the nomination process should only be a week or two. So it seems as if they don't want to hang around on this one very much. As Micheál mentioned, 4 TDs, 4 candidates, because Social Democrats doesn't have any MEPs or senators. Already today on RTE Radio's Drive Time programme, Cian O'Callaghan said that he wasn't ruling himself out as a candidate and was going to consult with his constituency members. So I think the other 3 TDs are going to come under some pressure tomorrow morning to give some indication about where they stand, and that's going to be a really interesting thing to watch. I mean, one alternative is that we will find out that there is an agreed candidate, or maybe even candidates for this leadership position. Both Catherine Murphy and Róisín Shortall said today this joint leadership, which they had, worked very effectively, and it could work effectively again. I think it's possible, but I think it's less likely. I think to a certain extent we're going to find out pretty quickly. I mean, both Catherine Murphy and Róisín Shortall said today that they've been thinking about this for some time. I think the other parliamentary party members would know that as well, and so the dynamic of the election should become known pretty quickly. Observers here in Leinster House saying they think that Holly Cairns is a front runner at this stage, but let's be honest, the contest hasn't even begun.
Political correspondent Paul Cunningham, thank you.